here. Today I have a process video for you for the layout created with this CAD file from the paper issues. It's a free CAD file, so you can download it and create with it. And I will be also working with the Bright Side collection by Fancy Pants. I recently added the unboxing video for two Fancy Pants collection. The one is called the Bright Side and I am using it on this video, and the second one is called Poolside, and it's very fun, a summary. I decided to keep this layout very floral because the CAD file was floral, of course, and I wanted to have the spring mood. I choose the pink paper. I don't remember the name, but I will link it all below the video as a base of my flowers, and I backed it with the paper with red pattern. I chose the pattern from a 6x6 paper pad because it's smaller and more red because of that. And the CAD file I used has the outline of the flower and those tiny little dots inside. You have to glue them after you back the CAD file. And I already cutted a lot of leaves using the green cardstock from American Crafts. I arrange all my flowers on the page. I am using white 12x12 watercolor paper sheet, and I trace them with the pencil because I will be creating a watercolor background and there is no need to add color behind the flowers. I am using this mermaid marker by Jane Davenport, and the color is called Conch. I think I pronounced it well. And I just outline the flowers and add water because it works like a watercolor and it spreads smoothly and it looks so pretty. And after I spreaded my Jane Davenport color with water and the background is still wet, I am adding hand-drawn circles using these aqua pastels from Jane Davenport too. They are being sold in sets, so I just took two pink colors and spread the color all over the flowers, and I also used a little bit of water over the brush to smudge the color. And after my background was dry, I used this it's a Dazzlers, I think. Yes, it's a Dazzlers from Shimmer Spain. The color is called Sour Apple. And I'm spreading it through the mask with the little crosses. The mask is from, I think, Eco Park. I'm not sure because I do not keep them in the original packaging. I'm just putting them from the packaging and keeping all the masks together. And I left my background to dry, so my green areas are already dry. You have to wait patiently because the Dazzlers, when they are applied with a thick amount, they need time to dry, and brushing them with heat gun may help, but they will still be wet inside when the layer is thick. And remember, when you would like to purchase some Shimmers products through their page, you can mention my name, Anna, and you will get a free mini product with your order, so it's always worth to mention my name. And after my background is dry, I am gluing down the flowers. I added a little bit of cardboard under each flower to add dimension to the page, and I glue things down to the base of the page. And now I am bending the edges of the flowers to add a little bit more of a dimension so they will look more like real flowers. I think I could do this before I added cardboard pieces, and it might look better, but I only had this idea after adding the layer of cardboard, so I would probably add a little bit less if I would do this for the second time, and I could bend the edges a little bit more. After the flowers are ready, I am arranging my leaves. They are all cutted from the same cardstock. I was thinking about using two shades of cardstock to have more dimension by layering they one on each other. But then I thought I'm just too lazy to do this, and my Cameo sticky mat isn't that sticky. I need to replace it, but every month brings some new fun scrappy shoppings, and cutting mat is not on the top of my list, but it should be. That's why I don't want to cut too many times. I need it to work for a month. I hope for a month, because I will buy it next month. I promised to myself I would buy it next month. After I am happy with how the leaves are arranged, I am gluing them, but I'm not adding glue under the whole surface, just on the edge that is touching the flower. Thanks to that, I can ruffle them and they do not lie flat. They look more dimensional, like real flowers. And after my leaves will be glued down, I will be able to just embellish my page. I am adding a little bit of cardboard under my picture too, because I want it to be raised over the flowers so it can pop a little bit more. And with the background as busy as mine, you don't have to add too much and you will still have a pretty page. I was going to use one of the bright side flowers with the not flowers, papers with the green to cut a few leaves too, but it has those white stripes and it didn't look good. I tried with one leaf and I thought that it's not worth it of wasting this paper. I will use it for some other project. And I took this tab from, I think it's a text set from the Bright Side collection, and I stamped the date. It is the day when this picture was snapped, and I will also add journaling behind my layout. I don't like when my journaling is visible for everyone. I like to hide it in the pocket or behind the picture, or like in cases where I don't have a place to add journaling. I'm just writing them on the tag, and I'm gluing the tag on the back side of my layout, which is obviously not visible when you are watching the layouts in the album, but you can easily take out the layout and read the journaling when it's needed, when you need to remember what was the scene that you snap pictures. I usually tell to myself that I will remember and I tend to not to make any journaling on layouts, but from this year I promised myself that one day I will be old and one day my memory won't work that good, and I will forget some tiny things that are related to the pictures. Of course, I will not forget, I hope I will not forget the major stuff, but still some details like first words, like stuff my daughter said that was incorrect and sounds funny, things like that. I recently discovered that with my older daughter, Gabrysia, I don't remember those first funny words anymore, or I only remember one or two, and I found some notes where I noted, remember Gabrysia telling this or this, and now I was like, really? She was talking like this? So it means I really need to start writing more journaling down. And this is my New Year's, well, I forgot the word, you know, the things you say you will do in New Year. So using the older stuff and um, writing down the memories and adding dates, layouts, or resolutions are my New Year's resolutions. And I am almost done with my page. I added this crochet flower. It's also a part of the Bright Side collection. There are two flowers in one set, the pink one and the yellow one, and I was going to use them both, but then I thought that yellow doesn't match my page. It would be the only yellow thing, so I decided not to use it. And I also added those golden hearts from the ephemera pack. I was going to add some leaves from the ephemera pack too, but then I thought I already have enough leaves. And now with the black ink, I am trying to splash in the middle of the flowers to create this depth. And I had a little accident by spilling the ink, and I need to rescue my layout. And I will also add some black splatters here and there, and my page is done. I really like how it turned out. It looks much better in real life because you can see the textures. And here are a few close-ups. I am linking all the products and I used, sorry for my English, it's not perfect, but today it's just the words, in the description box below, so you can check them in the shop. Thank you for watching and see you soon on the other video. Bye bye.